I'm going to do a look with the Morphe X Jeffree Star palette. I did this, showed you this palette in a previous haul video, and I told you I was going to do a look with it. I did record a look with this previously. I really loved how the look came out, but I accidentally deleted it. I don't know how I did that. I always thought when YouTubers say, oh, I deleted footage, and I was like, how does that happen? How does that happen? Now I can say I have no clue because I don't know how I deleted the footage. I have no idea, but I was so mad. But I'm gonna try to recreate that eye look, so fingers crossed. So I've already done my face. I've done everything, blush, highlighter. No, not highlighter, I'm gonna wait to do the highlighter. I've done my blush, foundation, primer, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I don't wanna make this video extremely long. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Morphe. I think it says M37, I don't know. I wish that makeup companies could come up with a way to make the names of the brushes and the numbers on them stay. Like maybe if they engraved them into the wood or the plastic or whatever they're made of, instead of just printing it on there, because over time when you're using it, it rubs off. So makeup companies, I know you're not listening to little old me, but if you do stumble across my video, make sure you fix that. This palette is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'll show it to you again. Very pretty. I'm not really gonna do any swatches because I know everybody's already seen this palette, but I am gonna start off with the color Mr. Diva. So let's go in with Mr. Diva. Ooh, Kick Up City. Tap, tap, tap. Here we go. So I'm just gonna put this all over the lid, just to be like my transition color. I'm pretty sure this was the color I started with, so we'll see. So I want to say that I really appreciate all the views that I got on my Get Ready With Me video. I know it's only like 100 and something. Some people may think, oh my God, that's not a lot. But for me, for it to have gotten that high in like a day was awesome to me. So I'm really glad that I feel like you guys liked that video. So I may go ahead and incorporate that into my channel and start doing those, you know, here and there. I really enjoyed doing it. It was really fun. So I'm glad you guys liked it. All right, so the next color I'm gonna go in with is Wake and Bake, which is this really limey color green. I'm going to use a different brush that is almost just as fluffy. Yeah, this one's gonna be my BH Cosmetics I think it's a V5 or a V3, I don't know. It's part of their vegan brushes that they had. It's not new, but I've had it for a long time. BH Cosmetics has great brushes too. So we're gonna go in with Wake and Bake. And we're gonna put that in the crease, in between the two colors, or well, not the two colors, but in between my eyelid and up here where I put that other color. I'm just gonna kind of put this in between, just to kind of give it a little bit of a green, because this is gonna be a green look, if you didn't already get that. So I am gonna use that darker green next to it called Nate. I'm gonna use that as well. I gotta say, this palette, I have been using it since I did my little video on it, my haul video. I've been using it like all last week. This palette is bomb. Yeah, it is bomb. It is really, really good. So Jeffree and Morphe did that. Of course, I didn't expect anything less. I've always liked Morphe products. I know some people talk back and forth about them. You know, some people love them, some people don't. Some people think they're hit or miss. For me, so far, then again, I'm not super picky, but I mean, I think that Morphe's got great makeup, in my opinion. So far, everything that I've used, I haven't been unhappy with anything. I mean, yeah, there are sometimes here and there you might get a shimmer that might not be its best, but overall, I think that it is great makeup. So it doesn't surprise me that this palette between Jeffree and Morphe is great. And the only makeup I really have by Jeffree is I have one of his lip scrubs, which I absolutely love. His lip scrubs, by the way, are edible. Yeah, you can eat them and they taste exactly, or at least the one that I have, which is Blue Raspberry Sucker. Okay, this one, oh my God, it really tastes like blue raspberry. It's so good. And you know, it's not just to eat. Of course, it's to scrub your lips, but you can, you know, if you get it in your mouth or whatever, you can eat it. He's even said in a video that he would sit there and eat a whole thing of it while watching TV. So, I mean, I'm like, okay, do you, Jeffree? But it is good. So I would like to try other things of his. I think that's the only thing I have from Jeffree Star makeup. I want to think. I don't think I have any other Jeffree makeup. So this palette, if all the rest of his makeup is this bomb, I can only imagine. So I'm gonna go in with a different brush, and I'm gonna use my blinged brush in number E5. I'm gonna use that with the color Nate, which is that darker green. It's still a bright green. It's more like, I don't know, I wouldn't call it foresty, but it's, you saw it, it's a bright green. So I'm gonna take that into my crease, lower than I did that other green. And just kind of focus it right in that crease. And this to me is a great brush for this because it fits right into that pocket. You see that? It looks creepy, but it fits right into that pocket, into your eye socket. And I did do this look as a cut crease, so I'm going to do that again. So I am going to bring this green up a little higher because I want you to be able to see it. I do have hooded eyes, so it's kind of harder for you to see it, so I do have to go up a little higher than what some might have to if they don't have hooded lids. Maybe one of these days I'll get some surgery and fix that, but you know, that won't be anytime soon. Yeah. Keep building it up. I don't want to go too high, but I do want you to be able to see it when I cut the crease. Just kind of focus it now in the crease and around these edges, on the outer V and the inner, so we can make sure that we leave just a little spot in the middle for the spotlight. So now I'm just going to kind of pat it because I want this green to be a little bit less blown out, if that makes sense. So you can see more of the true color, because when you blend it out, it changes the color a little, it lightens up. And I want this to be a little bit more of the green color, true to the color. Oh, that's so pretty. This is such a pretty eyeshadow, oh my God. I remember feeling this way when I first did this look. I loved it. And I don't know why my nose always itches right here. Does anybody have that problem where their nose just wants to itch? There's nothing there, there's no reason, but it just keeps itching and it's driving me nuts. But anyway, this is very pretty. I really like this vibrant green. And I'm not a huge green fan, but this is a nice green. It is gorga. Gorga, gorga. We need to put a little bit more on this side. Make it a little brighter. These greens look very good together in my opinion. Just want to blend the edge. Just don't want it to be too harsh. And I don't want to lose that green. Okay. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to cut the crease, and I'm gonna do that off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead and cut the crease. Now, I'm not always the best at doing this, so I'm gonna try to make it work by bringing it in more with the shadow, because it's wider than I want it to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go in with the same color, Nate, with a flat brush, which is just a random brush that I bought from like Wish years ago. I'm gonna tap, tap, tap into that green. I'm just gonna kind of clean up my spotlight. I'm just gonna kind of go up in an angle. Okay, that's better. Because I want the top, oh, that's good. I want the top to be wider than the bottom, almost like a tornado kind of funnel, if that makes sense. So I do like the way that came out. Because we're gonna take the shimmer and we're gonna put that in the middle. So I just wanna kind of even this out so that it all looks the same color green, because it's gonna be brighter. Take just a little bit of that green over top of that cut crease. All right, I like the way that's coming out. Let's try to do the same on this side. Alrighty, so I'm liking the way that came out. I'm just gonna blend it a little bit now. Not that brush, we're gonna take the brush I use with the lighter green just to kind of go over that so it's not too harsh. Just kind of make sure that all blends in together. All right, so far so good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the shimmer, and the shimmer that I want to use just rolls with it. So we're gonna use that, and I'm gonna use the same brush I used to pick up the concealer with. I'm just gonna wipe it off a little bit just to get some of that concealer and shadow off. And I'm gonna use that same brush to pick up the shimmer. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm also gonna wet it just a little bit just to pick up the shimmer easier. Yeah. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna go in and do the spotlight. You're just gonna start where you started it at, and you're gonna pull it down in the same direction that you have your highlight or your foundation. And just take your time and drag it in the same direction. You want to keep it in the same area so that you don't mess up what you already did, if that makes sense. Okay. And I think I'm also going to take rolls with it, because I'm using Glam Rapids. I'm going to use rolls with it to go over it a little bit, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit and golden it up. So we'll do the same thing on this eye. And I'm pulling it down so that it like doesn't give me a lot of fallout. I'm gonna take the other side of the brush and I'm gonna use the color right above it. And I'm gonna tap that right in the middle just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. And I might take my finger and do that. There we go. Just always afraid to use my finger because I don't want to go out of the line. And your finger is not going to be as precise as a brush. But that's very pretty. I like the way that came out. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera and I'm gonna finish the rest of my look, put on some lashes, and I'll be right back to show you the rest of my look. Okay, so I'm back with the final look. So I have to say that this palette by Morphe X Jeffree Star is one of my faves. I absolutely love it. I'm not surprised. I love Morphe makeup, and this I think is the first makeup other than one of his lip scrubs that I have by Jeffree Star. So if his stuff is like this, I'm very, very happy, and I will definitely be buying more of his products. So this is my hair. This is not a wig, just so you know. All mine. My curls are popping today, if I say so myself. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you my final look, and then I'm gonna tell you what the rest of the makeup is that I used. So I put on my lips 2 lipsticks by Miss Rose from AliExpress. These are the 2 colors. One is called Showgirl, the other one is called Flash of Pink. So I put the lighter one on the bottom and then I topped it off with the darker one, and this is what I got. And on top of that, I used a new lip gloss that's going to be coming out. It is by a very good friend of mine's little girl. I'm not going to say her name, but she knows who she is. It's called Smooches by Coco Gabrielle, and this is the tube. It's a lip gloss, and I've got that on right now. Very, very good lip gloss. It's not sticky at all. It gives you great shine, and it smells fabulous. This one smells like lemon heads, the candy. Very cute. It doesn't have a color on it yet for this actual tube, but this is definitely a good little sample. This stuff is going to be bomb. So as soon as it is available to be sold, I will definitely let you guys know. So be on the lookout for that. So on my eyes, I also use this D&B Beauty eyeliner that I got from AliExpress. It's a very bright neon yellow. The only bad thing about it, it's not very pigmented. I have a few of them in different colors, but it's not very pigmented. But if you can see, that is the color. I think it came out very pretty. I also used a NYX mascara on my bottom lashes in this purple. And it's just called Purple is the name of the color. I put that on my bottom lashes. I don't know how well you can see that, but I think it came out very pretty. Nice little pop of color. The lashes that I'm wearing are by Lashaholics in the style Bianca. Very, very pretty. I love these lashes. They're perfect for this look because they're just enough that you can still see the lashes, but yet they're letting you see the look, because I don't want to cover up the eye look, because the eye look is like the star of the show. And for the highlighter on my face, I went in with a product that I showed you guys in a previous haul by Camadou. I got this at AliExpress. It's like an Ofra kind of wannabe, but I used, let's see, these 2 colors right here mixed, and I wet it just a little bit, and this is what I got for my highlight. Very pretty. So that is it for this video. I have to say that I really, really love this look. It came out very pretty in my opinion. I've gotten better at my cut creases and my spotlight eyes, so I think it came out good. Like I said, I had already tried to record this video once and I lost it. So I do think that the look came out good. I was a little worried that I wouldn't be able to get it to look the same as the pictures, but it did, and I'm very happy with it. So I want to say thank you so much for stopping by my channel and checking me out again. If you're new, please make sure you go down and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notifications so that you can know about any videos that come up for me. And make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you comment. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of this look, what you think of Jeffree Star and Morphe X palette. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.